could have stopped cutting a little sooner than that. So now I'll cut a tenon on the end that this will seat onto. And that tenon only needs to go to about there. Actually, before I cut the tenon, I'm going to square up this end and drill my recess for the thimble inside there so that I can go ahead and use my cone center again to keep things centered. And since the hole has to be deep enough to hold one of these spindles, or spools, it needs to be at least 3 inches deep. Of course, if it was less than 3 inches deep, I could make a shorter spool if I needed to, but I'll go 3 inches. Which is about there. Okay, once I've got the hole started, I'll just unlock the tailstock and slide the tailstock along the bed to deepen the hole. And that should be fine. And now I can use that hole, my cone center in that hole, to keep things running smoothly. And I'm going to go to a shorter tool rest so I can get in closer to the work. Now I know the hole in the spindle, or the thimble, why do I keep saying spindle? Is a little less than 9/16. So I can rough this down fairly quickly to 9/16 and then sneak up on it from there. that one. Okay. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. What I did there was when I made that facing cut, I hollowed it in a bit. I undercut it a bit, so the end of that is slightly concave. If I seat this against that edge and then reduce the diameter, then I'll be going down to where this surface has been cut back and it won't be seated anymore. So I really should try and keep that shoulder square. So I'll trim it back just a touch to square it back up. I think that's better. Yes, that looks good. And I guess I should, since I've got the lathe stopped, I might as well do a test fit. I know it's not going to go, but okay, when I'm setting this in here, I'm not applying very much pressure against it because that wood's less than 1/8 of an inch thick, so if I press too hard on there, it's just going to split, because this cone will be wedging around the opening. Okay, that's first 1/8 of an inch or so of that is actually going in, so that's about the diameter I want. And since I cut this shoulder back, I'm going to have to cut the end of this back just a touch.